Hello friends, this video on Redox reaction part 17 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So the question says that we have a permanganate ions MnO4 minus. Let me draw that, write it here. In the basic solution is oxidizes I minus to I2. So I have I minus going to I2 is one reaction, and MnO4 minus will be becoming MnO2. This is another reaction. We have to write the balanced ionic reaction, and we have to use this half reduction method in this. Correct? So let's take this reaction first, and my formula is ox consume water, right? So let's take this reaction, I minus to I2. Sorry, for this it is split AC. So this ox consume water was for the other one where we use the oxidation method. For half reduction method, you just remember half means split, so split AC. So split is already done. The next is A. We have to balance atoms. So you see there is 2 iodine atoms, there is 1, so we'll put 2 here. Correct? So iodine is balanced. And then balance charge. Let me take different color. So let me put 2 in green itself. So 2 charge is done. Now we have to balance charge. Left hand side how much charge? -2. Right hand side how much charge? 0. So we'll add 2 electron here. The charge is also balanced. This reaction is almost complete for me. Now let's take this reaction. So this reaction also split is done. You have to balance atom. Manganese is same both side. So atom apart from oxygen and hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen we have 4, here we have 2. What should we do? We can add 2 water molecules here because 2 water molecule will give 2 more oxygens. So we have, if you see, 4 oxygen here, 4 oxygen here, right? 4 in the left hand side, 4 in the right hand side. So oxygen is balanced. Now we have to balance hydrogen. It's basic. So what we do? We have to add OH minus here, correct? But directly adding OH minus is difficult. So what we do is we add H plus first and then we add OH minus. I'll show you why. So we have 4 hydrogen here, we have 0 hydrogen here. So we'll add 4 H plus ions here. Since we have added 4 H plus ions, since it is basic, so we'll add 4 OH minus both sides. So what will happen is this becomes water. Hope you understand what I'm saying. See, since it is, we have 4 hydrogen deficit, and it is difficult to add OH minus ion just like that, because the moment you add OH minus ion with H plus ion will also get added. So better you add H plus ion first, so you get 4H plus. Since it is basic, you can't keep H plus, so you add 4H minus also, so that it will react to form water. And there you had OH minus ion, which will say it's basic, right? So this whole reaction, if you see, will be this. Correct? And this will merge to form water. So if you rewrite this, let me rewrite this equation now. So this will be something like this: MnO4 minus plus this becomes 4H2O, right? This becomes 4H2O. This 2H2O cancel. So this becomes 2H2O gives MnO2 plus OH minus 4OH minus. It was 4. This is what you get. And how you got this? Because you added 4H OH minus both sides, this became water, and 4H2O, this plus 2H2O, it cancels, becomes 2H2O. This is what you get. So now by this time my atoms are balanced. I have to balance charge now, right? So let me change the color, or leave it. Let me just, because I have to just add electrons here. So this has -1 charge, this has -4 charge, right? So to balance I have to add 3 electrons this side. So now if you see, both left hand side and right hand side, charge is balanced. So I have 2 equations now. Now if you see, here we have 3 electrons and here we have 2 electrons. So what should we do? So what we can do, if you multiply this reaction with 3, you get 6 electrons, and if you get multiply this reaction with 2, you get 6 electrons, right? So let me write this equations now. So this becomes 6 I minus gives you 3I2 plus 6 electron. This will become 2MnO4 minus plus 4H2O, because we are multiplying with 2, plus 6 electrons will give you 2MnO2 plus 8 OH minus, right? Because we're multiplying everything with 2. So now if you see this, it gets cancelled, and what I'm left with is a balanced reaction, that is nothing but you add these two, that is 2MnO4 minus plus 6I minus plus 4H2O gives 3I2 plus 2MnO2 plus 8 OH minus. This is the balanced reaction. Correct. Let's take one more example. Here MnO4 plus SO2 gives Mn plus 2 plus HSO4 minus. So our tip was split AC, right? That is the tip. So first we have to split, and this is an acidic medium, so we will split into two half. First will become MnO4 minus 2 Mn plus 2. This first reaction will becomes MnO4 minus 2 Mn plus 2, and the second reaction will become SO2 to HSO4 minus, right? Two reactions we have got. So let's take the first reaction. The first reaction will take MnO4 minus will give you Mn plus 2, and let's try to balance this. So splitting is done. The next thing you have to do is we have to balance atom. So we have 2 Mn atom, 2 Mn atom, both are balanced. Now let's balance oxygen. So we have 4 oxygen here and 0 oxygen here, so we'll add 4 H2O here. Oxygen is balanced. Now oxygen is balanced, hydrogen is not balanced, so we have to add H plus. Since it is acidic medium, so we can add H plus. So we can add 8 H plus here. So H plus is also balanced. So everything is balanced, atom is balanced. Now we have to balance charge. Charge, we have 7 charge here, 7 charge, because 8 minus 1, 7 charge here, and here we have 2 charge here, right? This is 7, this is 2. So what will you do? If you add 5 electrons here, the charge here is become 2, right? 8 minus 1, 7 minus 5, 2. Here also 2. Charge is also balanced. This is my balanced equation. Let's take the second equation. The second equation I had is SO2 gives me HSO4 minus. Let me balance this. Let me balance the atom. Sulfate, sulfur ion balanced, right? Next is oxygen. Oxygen I have to balance. Oxygen we have 4, we have 2. So we have to add 2 water molecules here, right? So we'll have 2 water molecules here. Oxygen is balanced. What about hydrogen? Hydrogen we have 4 here, here we have 1. So let me add 3H plus here and here, because acidic medium. Hydrogen balanced. So all the atoms are balanced. Let's balance charge now. So here we have 0 charge, here we have minus 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is plus 2 charge, right? So how we can balance? If we can add 2 electron here, both will become neutral, left hand side, right hand side. So this is my balanced equation. Correct. Now we have to add this, but before adding, if you see there are 5 electrons here and there are 2 electrons here. So what we can do? So if we can multiply this whole equation with 2 and multiply this equation with 5, both will have 10 electron. So let me write this. So this becomes 2MnO4 minus plus 8 becomes 16H plus 5 electron becomes 10 electrons. It gives you 2Mn plus 2 plus actually plus 8H2. You should write 2 plus, not plus 2. It's a convention, right? And then this becomes 5, you multiply with 5, so this becomes 5SO2 plus 5 into 2, 10 water molecules, right? And this gives what? 5HSO4 minus plus 5 into 3 15H plus 5 into 2 10 electrons. This gets cancelled, and this is 8, this is 10, this will also become 2 if you add. So let me add this, and this also will get cancelled a little bit because 16 hydrogen and this is 15. So this and this will also have some impact, and this will also have some impact. So let's add this. So this becomes 2MnO4 minus plus 5SO2 plus 16H plus and 15H plus. This becomes 1H plus here. Electron E we get cancelled. Water, this is 2, this is 8, this becomes 2H2O, and the product will be 2Mn2 plus and plus 5HSO4 minus. This is my balanced reaction. Let's take some other example. So here we have H2O2 plus Fe2 gives Fe3 and H2O in acidic medium. The first is to split because my formula is split AC. So if you see Fe is getting oxidized, so the first reaction is Fe2 plus becomes Fe3 plus. The second one, if you see H2O2, here oxidation state is -1 because the rule we have free image of human face. The exceptions we have, so this is -1 and here it is -2. So here if you see -1 to -2, this is reduced, right? So the next reaction is H2O2 gives H2O. Two reactions I have. So let's take the first reaction. The first reaction is Fe2 plus gives Fe3 plus. Now let's check if it is balanced. Atoms are balanced, yes, 1 iron, 1 iron. Charge is balanced, no, it is 2, it is 3. So we'll add 1 electron here. It is balanced now. Let's take the second reaction. The second reaction we have is H2O2 gives H2O. Now let's see if it is balanced or not, right? So the first thing we'll check is atoms. Oxygen, we have 2 here, we have 1 here. So let's add 1. Let's double this, right? Let's double this. It becomes 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen, right? See, the more if you add H2 also, it's nothing but doubling it. We have 4 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. So to balance, we can add 2H plus here. So my atoms are balanced. So what about charge? So we have 2 positive charge, we have neutral here. So if we can add 2 electrons here, right, it will all be balanced. So we added 2 electrons here, it's all balanced, right? So I have these two balanced half reactions. Now what? Now if you see it has 2 electrons, it has 1 electrons, we'll multiply this thing with 2 and this will multiply with this 1 itself and we'll add. So let's do that. So this becomes 2Fe2 plus gives 2Fe3 plus 2 electron. This becomes H2O2 plus 2H plus 2 electron gives 2H2O. This gets cancelled. If you add, this becomes H2O2 plus 2Fe2 plus 2H plus ions gives 2Fe3 plus 2H2, and this is my solution, right? So with the memory tip it is easy, because without memory tip it's a little confusing, because we have different things to do, right? To different approach we have. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.